What's up, guys? We're back with another video, and today we're gonna be playing with my best team. I think the best team in 2K. We were playing a domination game today, but this team does really good with this team does really good in the ultimate unlimited 5v5 online, because you don't go against like Galaxy Opals that much, and like you could just destroy everybody. It's like the best. So I got Rudy Gobert at center. I got my point guard is Stephen Curry. I got power forward Anthony Davis, which was free. I got my shooting guard that's. I got my shooting guard that's Dwayne Wade. He was free as well. And Curry, of course, makes a three because well, he's obviously gonna make a three. Well, this seems the best, to be honest, because like all you have to do is like know some plays and you're good, bro. Dwayne Wade, pull up, miss, okay. Steph Curry. And Porzingis, he's the only Ruby I have on my, not on my team, but on my starting lineup, because he's 7'3", he can shoot, and he's still good, like, even though it's his Ruby card. He's still amazing. As you can see, we just get a green light with him. He has an 82 free throw. You can put him at power forward, small forward. You can put him at center if you want to. You can put him at basically anything. And sometimes if you have, like, a big enough mismatch, you could just post up every single time. Make buckets easily. Okay. So I'm not that good at this game, but we'll see. I'm a little bit sick, as you can tell. And then Rudy Gobert dunks on that guy so hard. Boom. Lopez doesn't even want to play in the NBA anymore after that one. So we're playing. I mean, domination is not hard, but if you guys want to see some gameplay of me playing with these guys, like on unlimited, I went 3-0, and then I lost because I really wasn't paying attention. I wasn't really playing the game, but yeah. If you want to see some gameplay of that, just tell me and I'll play. They're good enough to. Oh no. Steph Curry, green light. Easy. Bro, like, this team is so good for limited. Like, you don't even go against like people with Galaxy Opals, and if you do, it's like one Galaxy Opal or something, and it's not hard to beat as long as you know like some plays. If you can do some plays, but if you don't, like, all you have to do is like press L1, and then that will show you your playbook. I use this one, but I don't have a good playbook because I don't have that much MT. But this one's okay. It's an okay play. And a good thing is I have John Wall on my bench, Ruby. But if you have if you're going against a point guard that's slow, just put John Wall in. Like, if you're going against like a Michael Jordan, or they put Kobe to guard the point guard, take out. It's worth it to take out Steph Curry and just put in John Wall, because John Wall is super fast and he would just outrun everybody, and he's like a really good player for that. So I think I might have to upgrade to his pink diamond or something, but his pink diamond is pretty expensive, so I don't know if I want to do that. And yeah, but we're gonna clamp this guy up, and that's a miss. Get the rebound. As you can see, my power forward, my small forward, and my center are tall, so they can all get rebounds. But a really good player, if you want to substitute him for Rudy Gobert, if you don't like him that much, even though I like Rudy Gobert, um, a player you can substitute for him is Shaq. Shaq is really good at getting rebounds, but he's mostly like a post player. Like, Rudy Gobert can shoot mid ranges, and he's like 8K right now on the market. He's like super cheap, or less. I think I found him for, but he's a really good, like, really cheap. This whole team is pretty cheap because Dwayne Wade is free, and even if you don't get him out of the locker code, then uh even if you don't get him out of the locker code, Like you could still like buy him for like 14K, I think, 13 maybe, maybe even cheaper now. But and the Anthony Davis I got as well as in the locker code, I got kind of lucky. But um, yeah, anyways, those two players are cheap right now because if people pack them, they're just or get the locker code, then they're just gonna do that. Oh, and a really good thing to do is do the 55 point challenge with this team. Like I'm telling you, use like you don't really use Steph Curry because like he's not like I got 55 points with him, but like it was kind of hard. But Anthony Davis, this is the guy you wanna do the 55 point challenge with because online it takes a little bit longer for the bar to load up. It's not the same as when you're playing single player. Steph Curry has a really nice shot online, but right here it's kind of fast, but it's still okay. But um, Anthony Davis has a nice release, like it's not too fast, not too slow. And yeah, it's a really good. He's a really good card. I like him so far. I have him. I'm a small forward, which is good. Oh, this Steph Curry is so good. Like all you have to do is like call a screen, and just like fade away. Like it works sometimes, but and the Anthony Davis again makes another three, even though that was a really bad release. He still makes the three because he's that good. I don't know, but that's the first quarter, and that was yeah, we're destroying the computer. But these guys are. I think the difficulty is like pro. It's not even hard. But we're going on to the second quarter, and we're obviously gonna beat them. I don't think there's any way they're gonna come back. Let's. I don't know. I want to see if I can keep it under 10 points, even though they already have 8. I think it's possible. Well, this Dwayne Wade card is really good. His release is like his free throws. You kind of don't want to get fouled with him. He has a 79 free throw, but he's still good. That's limitless range. That this pink diamond Steph Curry card is pretty cheap too, cause everybody got him out of the stuff, out of the locker codes. I got him out of the locker codes too, so he was free. And he has limitless range and deep range, dead eye, mid range, dead eye. He has a bunch of badges that are really good for 3-pointer, obviously, cause he's known for 3-pointers. But this whole team is cheap. Like Porzingis is probably like 1K at this point. He's like super good. Yeah, just when you're playing single player, just go in the paint, bro. If you need some points, just go in the paint, cause it's like OP. Like you can have red and red. You can have very contested and like very late shot, and you can still make it. Well, keeping them under 10 points is not possible now, but it's all good. Oh, Steph Curry misses that. Pass it to Anthony Davis. Spin move. Go in the paint. Giannis is also a really good player. I kind of want to get his Galaxy Opal card because like he's an OP player in this game, but his pink diamond is also very expensive. I think it's like 50K or something. Oh, another player that I'm trying to get right now is Russell Westbrook Galaxy Opal. He's like cheap. He's like 35K, right? Or not 35K. Like buy now 50K, but I think you can bid on him and win him for like 40K. And I have 31K right now, so like I'm just saving up so I can get this Galaxy Opal Russell Westbrook because Russell Westbrook is a really good paint player. I like going in the paint a lot, as you can see, but missed that shot with Steph Curry. To be honest, if that was Russell Westbrook, he would probably make it. But I was looking at his stats. 96 three-pointer for Russell Westbrook. That's really good. And he has limitless range. He has all those badges. And it's like really good because he's not really a three-point shooter like Steph Curry, but he still has like some of the badges that Steph Curry does. And that makes it Steph Curry has a really good fadeaway in this game, but so like sometimes if you're open enough, just like shoot it with him, like even if it's fadeaway, because he would probably make it. This card has 99 off dribble shots, open shots. I forgot what the other shot is, but he has 99 all 3-pointers. So, this card is really worth it. Um, yeah, but if you want to do those 255 point games, I suggest you using the power forward Anthony Davis because he is super good. Porzingis is a very good player, but he's mostly used for like open shots, like or paint, unless if he has like a if he has a mismatch. But you can you can put him at small forward too if you want him to go against a little bit of shorter people. Like you can basically put him anywhere. Sometimes if it's a if it's a small enough mismatch, I probably put him at like shooting guard because he really can play that position. But right now I'm keeping him there because Antetokounmpo, he's really tall, 6'11", and he's really fast. I'm not like, what do you call it? He's not really he's not really used as like what do you call it, as a defender because like he's like against Antetokounmpo he's not that good, but Antetokounmpo is not he's because he's really fast, but he cannot shoot like threes or anything. So well he can a little bit, but not that well. Except and especially because this is his amethyst card. But I'm gonna sub out Steph Curry right now for John Wall. I have Diamond Gilbert Arenas. He's kind of good, but I prefer John Wall. So let's see if he makes this. I don't think Dwayne Wade has the limitless range badge, but if you find players with that limitless range badge, it's like super good, man, because that thing you can basically pull up from half court. To be honest, let's see. He's missing everything right now. Okay, let me start using other players. I think I'm gonna after halftime I'm gonna call a timeout and I'm gonna sub all these players out because they're getting kind of tired. My bench is still good too because I have. Look, let's see if he makes it. He missed it. And Steph Curry comes back lightly contested. He will still make those because like contested shots for him. That's what's the third 3-pointer that he has. It's still 99. But if it's like if they're really on top of you, do not take the shot. He would take a really bad shot, even though it's 99 contested shot. Steph Curry with the defense. Dwayne Wade in the corner. Take my time, pull it up, and he makes it. Dwayne Wade has a okay 3-pointer. Like it's an A plus, but like a lot of players have A plus 3-pointers, and it's not the best 3-pointers. But he has an okay 3-pointer. Like he'll make it if he's wide open. That's what I'm basically saying. So 2 seconds. Green light to end off the quarter, and that's what I'm talking about. Steph Curry has really good contested 3-pointers. But like if you get his release down, I went to free play a little bit. I practiced his release and I got better at it, and it's like super good. But watch, he has a 98 free throw, but you gotta watch out because if you get fouled with him, his free throw shooting is so fast. So like if you're online, you might want to hold it for like a second, and like if you're like playing single player or something, you just have to hold it for like I would say I'll hold I'll hold it for like a second and a half or something. I don't know. John Wall is not a 3-point shooter, but he is good at mid range still and all that. He can shoot 3-pointers, but it's a C plus. Like would just advise you to go in the paint with him or something. Make smarter choices. Unless like he's wide open and nobody else on your team is open. Like that's the only reason. That's the only way I would tell you not to go in the paint with him. But picks are probably really good with him, and I'm just gonna call one right now. Gabarinas. He will go up there with those big guys. Porzingis, and he makes a shot. I'm gonna call a timeout, sub out some of my players, because I had to take that foul right there. It's okay. It's only his first foul. So he called the timeout, and I'm gonna sub out. I'm gonna keep in John Wall obviously because he just came on, but I'm gonna sub out Porzingis, Rudy Gobert. I bring in oh dang it, I sold my center right now, so I'm gonna have to bring in. Dang, I think I might have to leave him in for a little bit more. So I put Leonard because he's super good at defense. And we're back, but I will put for today. Knox, and then I will have to leave in Rudy Gobert for a little bit longer. But he, this team is really good. I do have usually I do have Al Horford because he's a good shooter, but I had his Sapphire card, and that thing can still shoot, but his pink diamond card is super cheap too. Like everything is cheap right now because it's the end of the year. Um, yeah, so I can't wait for 2K9, 2K. I mean, yeah, 2K20. I almost said 19, but yeah, it's gonna be super sick. This Knox card has a really good release. Like a super, it's like a super smooth one and all that. It's like a good card. If you're just starting off, like I would suggest you get him. I don't use him that much because obviously I have better players. Like I have Kawhi Leonard, I have Andrew Wiggins, Diamond, like but he's still a super good card. Let's see if we can make a shot with him. You see, he has A+. Look at that release; it's pretty good. But I don't play with him usually, so that's why I'm not good with him as much. But sometimes I bring him on and I just knock down shots like that. I usually play online, but I needed some contracts, so I just played. I just came on and played some domination, and just to show you guys that also this team is really good. Um, and don't be afraid. Like some of these guys have good shots. Like if that was Steph Curry, I would suggest you to pass it to him. And Andrew Wiggins can shoot too, and Kawhi Leonard can too. All basically all these players except for the center can shoot. But this team is like super duper good because of the all the mostly these people online have really good releases, and like you would not come against very difficult teams. Like you would just mostly get pink diamonds like you have on your team, but like Kawhi Leonard is a really good person to bring off bench if you're having trouble playing defense, cause I think he has like defensive stopper or something on him, Hall of Fame, and it's like so good. He will like lock down people, and he could shoot a little bit too. So let's see if we can. I'm gonna pull up a plan freelance point. That one is really good. Let's see. Pass it. And that's Wiggins. No, he missed. It's okay. We're winning 55-24, but still, it would be nice to see him make a couple shots. Let's see. Andrew Wiggins. Kawhi Leonard is an A, which is good, and Andrew Wiggins is an A+. But even though you see an A+ on people's stats, like player stats, doesn't mean they're always gonna have like really good 3 pointers. Like you have to like know kind of basketball in real life, cause like if you see these players make 3 pointers all the time, most likely their 3 point stat is gonna be like super good. We're pulling up right there with Andrew Wiggins. Let's go, and he makes that splash right in that guy's mouth. But this team is like I don't know. I can't even explain it. It's just so good, and most of these people can steal. Like a lot of these people, I would say about 80% of the team can steal. And I just have some extra like Ruby cards because like I don't really use the extra bench because I already have good enough players with good enough stamina to hold up for the game. Um, and so that was a terrible offensive play, but these people could have a lot of energy, so they can hold up for long enough. A travel, that sucks. So let's see. We're gonna. I think I might have to bring in. I think I might have to bring in. What do you call it? Well, Anthony Davis usually he could play center too. So if you don't want to put Porzingis in center, you could put Anthony Davis in center too. So I have basically two centers, extra centers, but I think I'm gonna have to bring on Anthony Davis for him, which is he's still a tall player. I think he's like 6'10", 6'11". I don't know, and that's the same size as Al Horford, so not bad at all. And he could shoot. So basically, my whole lineup right now can shoot threes, except for really. He has a B minus actually. Oh, I'm so stupid. I try to call a pick and I accidentally press the timeout button. But um, let's see. We might bring on Steph Curry so we can have an all three-pointer starting lineup. He's getting kind of low, anyways. He's at 80. Steph Curry's at 85. So I guess we'll bring on Gilbert Arenas because he hasn't played yet. And Gilbert Arenas is a good player. He's pretty fast, but I don't know. I just don't play good with him. But it's all good. Let's call a pick. Ah, tried the alley oop, tried it. But um, I just I kind of want the Russell Westbrook. He's he's kind of cheap, but because I don't think a lot of people like him, but um, I think he will be a really good like driving player, obviously, because he does that really good in real life. I haven't tried his card out this year on 2K, but he should be a really good card. And yep, and my team is doing really good right now. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have played Domination this year, but if you haven't, this team will do the job for you. And he gets the foul right there. I haven't played with Gilbert Arenas in a little bit, so his release is fine. It's not that bad, but as you can see, I do it too early and he misses. But that one we make 86 free throw is not bad, but Steph Curry's card has a 98 free throw. Let me see. If I bring him on, I would try to get a foul with him so I can show you how quick his release is and what to expect. But um, yeah, this is like basically the ultimate team. I would suggest you to also get, if you have enough MT, to get the pink diamond John Wall. Cause if you for real, if you get a slow point guard like let's say Dellavedova right now, just take him on. Like take off Steph Curry. Like make smart plays. Cause like you will have two pink diamonds that are good. So you will have Steph Curry if you're getting wide open to shoot threes, and he can go in the paint a little bit. But if you want a super fast player, just get John Wall, and he will do the job for you. And I don't think he's that expensive. I think he's like 18K or something. He's a little bit more expensive than Steph Curry is just because if they put the John Wall in the locker codes, then he would have been way cheaper. I think he would have probably been like 10K or something, maybe cheaper than that. But there's like John Wall is not a very wanted player, but he's a very good player. But because pretty sure people would prefer, um, I'm pretty sure people would prefer Russell Westbrook over John Wall. But if you're like, Russell Westbrook's pink card is probably way more than John Wall. So, but if it's not, just correct me on that. And I would just say pick Russell Westbrook up. Just any fast player, or if you like running into the paint more, and you already know that, like just put him in your starting lineup. Cause yeah, but I'm just saying it's always good. It's always good to start off with some threes, especially with Steph Curry's limitless range. He could just pull up from like right here. I'm telling you, like he could pull up from right here. I would say is the deepest. Just he's just super good at the game. So that's probably a make. Yeah. Leonard has an A3. That's his diamond card. It's super cheap. I actually got Andrew Wiggins card for 500 MT. I was just bidding one day. The market is really broken, and so I was just bidding one day, and I guess nobody else really bidded on him. It was like late at night, and so I was just bidding, and I bid it for 550 MT, and so nobody else bid on the card, and I won it for 550 MT, which is a really really good price. And this Leonard was probably like 1K. These diamond cards are not going for a lot, but Kawhi Leonard's I would say is more worth it because he has like the defensive stopper and he can still shoot. And look, he's just stopping that guy, and that guy's a power forward or something. I don't even know, but he could pull up too. Look, that's three threes in a row for him. Oh wait, that's Andrew Wiggins actually. No, was that? No, that was Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, he has 9 points because he shot three threes in a row and he made all of them. But I'm not really trying at this point because yeah, this we already beat them. It's 70 something to his Arenas' release is really quick. I'm not really good with quick releases, but Steph Curry's release online is like super smooth. But a thing to know the difference off of offline and single player is that like some of these layups that you'll make on single player, like let me see, let me try to get a layup that is not that good of a choice to make, but in single player it's probably just gonna go in because it's single player. But okay, you see that, and like online, you're playing against a real person, so the real person might jump and it might be like a very contested shot. And second of all, like you're not always gonna make those lightly contested, but offline you'll probably make those like 9 times out of 10. But like online you'll probably make those like I would say I would say you make those like 5 times out of 10. So like it's a big difference. So just make sure you know that. And he pulls up in his face like you're not gonna make those all the time on online, but I know I'm playing offline right now. I wouldn't take those shots in a real game. I would probably do plays like I have the I have the Celtics 87 because that's just what I started off with in the game, and I don't feel like changing it. And I don't feel like spending MT on a new book. But I really like this. I really like this play with my point guard. I do it all the time. It's this one, and you go to the side, then you pass it to your big man right there, and he kind of blocks this guy because this guy kind of wants to steal the ball, and and if the guy doesn't want to block the ball, he would probably just run a little bit slower. And so yeah, this like that play is just pretty good. I've done it online a couple times, but it's not really good to keep doing because people are just gonna expect it. And that was Steph Curry. That would have been a good shot. But you guys also realize that if you're like guarded by someone, right, and they're like trying to like guard you, but they're behind you, just know that it's gonna be an open shot. It's not gonna be wide open, but it's gonna be an open shot because they're guarding you from behind. But this is my video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I think this is the best team in 2K right now. It's cheap. There's no Galaxy Opals, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna add. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna add the Russell Westbrook Galaxy Opal. Let's check game stats really quick. Um, Giannis scored the most, and that was only 8 points. Steph Curry for us, 22, 11 for D Wade. Kawhi Leonard pulling off those threes, as you can see. Three out of 4 3-pointers. That's good. Just make sure you're kind of open with it. Well, I'll see you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And this is 2K videos. You're gonna see a lot more of these.